Hola. Stuck in a little construction, so. Hey, been thinking. I think one of the biggest gifts and one of the biggest things that you can allow yourself to accept in yourself is failure. You know, when you fuck up, when you don't stay according to your plan, or what you say that you're going to give up, or, you know, whatever it is. It's just like we were born to fail also. You know, we're born to succeed, but we're also born to fail. And I think that's one of the biggest things that you can kind of accept and overcome in being, you know, human, and also allowing yourself to kind of be at ease. You know what I mean? Not always having to be so perfect and always having to be like, you have to achieve everything and you have to overcome everything. No, because that's not going to happen. But so many times that when you don't succeed, you want to start pointing fingers. It's this person's fault. It's that person's fault. It's this situation. It was because of that. It was because of this. You know, you're always putting the kind of, I guess, the consequence on somebody else from your failure. Something else from your failure, instead of accepting it and saying, hey, I'm a human being and I do fail. And this is when I learn the most, is when I fail, right? So just like with my accident, it's like I have to accept that failure. I have to accept that I shouldn't have hit that damn hay bale. You know what I'm saying? But it was a mistake. Whatever it was, I have to accept it. And that is one of my gifts, is that I can accept failure so easy because I've done it so much. So I think that is one thing that people can really kind of put into their repertoire, into their life, and try to really pay attention to how much they point fingers, blame, accuse, do other things when it doesn't go right. They don't achieve what they're trying to get. They don't get what they've been working for. It's always something else. So again, try to accept failure, and you will start to not be so attached to the outcome of everything. Because when you're attached to everything, what do? You hang on to it super tight. And when you hang on to something tight, it doesn't flow, it doesn't grow. So when you're not attached to something, because you're allowing yourself to always succeed and sometimes fail, well, now you can allow that grip of attachment to let go, and whatever's happening will flow and will grow. And in that failure can be amazing little gems. Just like my failure here, there's so many little gems that I'm experiencing. You know, I didn't understand I was so out of sync. You get what I'm saying? Before, I used to be able to sit in silence for an hour. These last 4 years, from divorce and getting this new place and just being always at unease and always trying to kind of cover up what's happening right now, always the next, what I'm going to do in the future, what I'm going to plan, what I'm going to succeed, living up to some persona. I became so out of sync that I couldn't even sit down for 5 minutes. And now that I was forced to slow down, wow, what a difference. And now, you know, walking, now I can sit in silence again. And now people that come around me are like, man, Ryan, you know what, you're kind of enjoyable to be around, because before your energy was so intense that it was almost kind of repulsive, and I did not notice that. We get out of sync, you know? And so I have to accept my failure of getting off my track, getting off my road, and also accept failure for making the mistake and breaking my fucking neck again. And now being in a position that, you know, life is really going to change, but for the better. So, again, release that attachment to failure, because then you're never going to get the benefit, the rewards of that failure, because you're hanging on to it so tight. Let go. Let it flow. Let it grow. Peace, my friends.